Alrighty, hey guys. So I decided to make a quick video, at least as quick as I can, talk about my weight loss and my journey. So yeah, we'll get into it, and at the end of the video I'll tell you how I can help you. So my weight has been a big problem in my life forever. I've always been bigger. I've always been just been bigger than most people. I don't know, I've just always been bigger, and I thought that that was always basically going to be my life. Like there was nothing I could really do. I felt like even the times that I had tried to lose weight, like it just didn't work. But then finally I had decided I wanted to lose weight, and I lost about 15 pounds by just watching what I ate, and that's basically it. I stopped eating fast food. I made all my food, and I drank a lot of water, stopped drinking soda, anything sugary, because that's my addiction, is sugar. I love candy. I love cakes and anything sugar related. So I cut all those things out, and I lost about 15 pounds, and then I got pregnant with Carter, and I actually kept up that making my lunches and things like that. So because, well, one, I was pregnant and I needed to be more healthy for him, and I kept doing that. And actually during my pregnancy I lost weight, and my doctor was just like, oh, it's probably because you're getting morning sickness, it's fine. I didn't get morning sickness. I was actually pretty normal when I got pregnant with Carter, and then I had Carter, and I was breastfeeding and all that, and my weight it went down, and then Carter stopped breastfeeding, and I started gaining weight, and I noticed it, but it hadn't really hit me so much, because I was just like, well, I'm busy with baby, like when do I have time, kind of deal in my head. And then I don't know, the turning point for me was when I weighed myself, and I looked at the scale, and I was 198 pounds. And I had always promised myself that I would not reach 200 pounds, like in my life. Like I was like, no, that's not gonna happen. And yeah, that was my turning point, just seeing my weight on a scale. And I had talked to one of the guys at work, and I asked him, because he lost a lot of weight, and I was like, hey, like what did you do to lose that much weight? And his answer was he ran. He's like, I ran every day. And I was like, oh, okay, like that's cool. So then I bought a jogging stroller from one of my friends, and I started running, jogging with Carter. And he was about 9 months, I think it was like in July. And I lost like 10-15 pounds, and I felt good. Like I could feel the difference in my clothes. I could, I weighed myself, and I think I had reached 180. I think that's what it was. Well, then Carter's birthday came, and Carter's birthday is in October, and then you got Halloween, then you got Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's. Totally fell off that bandwagon. And then finally the summer hit again, and I was like, well, I need to start running with Carter again, because I'm not the type to go running in the cold. Just not, like, I don't know, in my head it's just cold and I don't want to do it. So it started getting warm. I started running with Carter. I started meal planning, and that helped me at first. I lost about 5 pounds. And then my job had announced that they were going to do a weight loss challenge. And I was like, oh, I want to do this. Like I felt like it was going to push me more. So then I joined the weight loss challenge, and I think it took a while for it to start. So I didn't start everything until that challenge started. It was an 8-week challenge, and I did really well. I watched what I ate. I went running. I had like little hand weights and stuff, and I started doing those, like lightweight deadlifts. I started doing like arms and just anything I found on Pinterest, and that did help. I did lose weight. I lost about 15 pounds in 8 weeks, and I was like, wow, like look what I can do if I like really set my mind to that. So then it happened again. It was Carter's birthday, you know, Thanksgiving, Christmas, all that. And at the beginning of this year, like in January, like January 1st, I think it was, I did weigh myself and I weighed 188 pounds. And I was just like, oh, now I get to start over again, because I did let that go. I really did. And I actually bought a treadmill from a lady down the street, and it was pretty cheap, so it wasn't that bad. And I think it was the whole month of February, like the end of January, the whole month of February, I ran about 2 miles a day. And I did some weightlifting, and I think I lost about like 5 to 8 pounds. I don't really remember too much, because I started focusing mainly on losing inches than anything else. So yeah, I think even in my Nike app, I ran about 20 miles in the month of February. It could be wrong, but let me check really quick. And I haven't really ran since then. Well, I ran 30 miles in the month of February. So I'd run 2 miles, 2.5 miles, all those things. And that was probably the most I ever ran and weightlifted, and my body weight stayed the same. I was at 178, I believe, and it wasn't moving. Like, I saw like small changes, and I know like sometimes, like in my mind, I think I should be losing weight faster. So I had earlier, probably the end of the year or so, I don't remember, but I started talking to Julie, and Julie had a fitness page. I had met Julie like when I was about 19, and she is beautiful. And I saw her page and I was like, wow, like what is Julie doing? Because she did like a bikini show, and she looked amazing. And I was just like, oh, I want to know what Julie's been doing. So I had emailed or messaged Julie, and she was like, well, I did it all at home. And I'm like, so you didn't go to the gym and like lift like 200 pounds or anything like that? And she was just like, no, like I just do it at home. So then she had talked to me about Beachbody. And I was just kind of like, oh. And it kind of like hesitated me for a minute, because I had tried workout videos before, and I always end up doing them really good for like a minute, and then I'm totally over it. And then I don't do them anymore. I had bought the T25 because of the 25 minutes. Ooh, like it's gonna help you. I did not enjoy that. T25 is definitely not something for me. It could be for other people. I've seen other people get great results from it, but for me, it wasn't me. So I talked to her about what I enjoy. She asked me like, well, what do you like doing, and what do you struggle with the most? And I told her I like weightlifting. Weightlifting is something I got into, and that's what I liked. So she recommended Hammer and Chisel. And I'm not gonna lie, at first I was very skeptical. I was just like it's a lot of money, because I did buy a challenge pack, and just looking at the price for the longest time, I was just like, oh, I don't know. And like, if you guys know Bruce, like if most people know me personally, you know Bruce, and Bruce is not about spending money. So I was kind of like taken back, like, oh no, like he's gonna get mad at me, like if I buy this, or you know, just I was giving myself a lot of different reasons not to buy it. Well, then I had noticed that my body was basically, I wasn't losing any weight, I wasn't losing any inches, I was staying exactly where I was, and it got really frustrating. So finally I talked to Julie, and I was like, well, send me the link to it, I'm gonna buy it, I'm gonna try it, because if I don't like it, if it didn't work for me, then I could return it and get my money back. The challenge pack I did buy was the Hammer and Chisel, and it did come with Shakeology. This is Shakeology. I got the cafe latte because I drink this every morning. It's a superfood. It has everything you need in here. It gives you energy, it helps with weight loss, it helps with a lot of things, and it has a good amount of protein in it. It has about 16 grams of protein, and it's, for one scoop, it's 150 calories, so which definitely is not that bad if you're looking at calorie intake. I don't suggest you look at food like that as far as calorie intake, but that has helped a lot. Just by doing the program for about a month. When I started, I was at 178. I had weighed myself and I'm at 170. And that's with weightlifting. That's with building muscle and burning fat and doing all those things and drinking Shakeology every morning. Shakeology has helped me as far as my energy level. A lot of people know that I am definitely not a morning person. I get really tired and I hate waking up in the morning. It's not my favorite thing to do. But now I can wake up, still feel a little groggy just because in general I'm a tired person, and drink my Shakeology and then just be up and have more energy to hang out with my son and play with him and try to teach him things because he is a smart baby. And do my workouts, and it helps me so much. And the fact that it's helped me lose about 8 pounds in that amount of time, that's amazing to me. These workouts are definitely everything you put into them. This is all you. This is you watching your food, you doing your workouts, and pushing yourself. Because I know that that's hard to do by yourself, but this is, I'm going to tell you, we are going to be doing a not a weight loss challenge, just a challenge, a workout challenge, if you will, or fitness challenge. It's going to start April 18th. You do have to buy a challenge pack. So it would be what I just showed you, the workout with the Shakeology. Depending on what it is you need, I will help you decide that. There are so many different programs that can totally fit into what you enjoy. Obviously, I enjoy weightlifting. That's why I like the hammer and chisel. There are like dance ones. There are, the Brazilian butt lift. There are so many other videos out there. The Plyo, just to name them, like a couple. The T25, if you enjoy it, if you like it. So yeah, you do have to get the challenge pack to reserve your spot. The last thing I'm going to say is, like I said, if you do not like it, if it did nothing for you, you do get your money back. But to me, it is definitely an investment in yourself. If you want to lose weight, if you want to lose inches, I'm not even going to say weight, inches, and just feel better in your clothes and look better in your clothes, or I don't know, you're doing it for your health and your family, and there's so many reasons to do this. You just have to let me know what they are, and I will help you. In this challenge, there's going to be a few different coaches, not just me and not just Julie. There's going to be a few, and they are there to help you. They're there to motivate you. They're there to give you advice, because we learn in so many different ways from so many different people. Like, I don't expect you just to learn from me. It's coaches in general, just people that have been through it. Because I know how hard it is to lose weight. I know how hard it is to cut out sugar and just be like, like I totally want to eat a candy bar. So definitely message me if you have any questions, if you want to know more, anything like that. So yeah, bye.